Alright, chat. We're going to get our My Faction login real quick, and then we're going to head straight into career mode after that. We're going to take a brief intermission while we get the My Faction login, and then I'm going to head to El Baño for a couple minutes. So, just about 10 to 15 minutes or so, chat. And we'll be good to go for our career mode stream. Apparently the 2K servers isn't up. I don't get that. It's got to update, I guess. So, let's just see if we can get those servers updating real quick. I am pretty excited for what's coming in WWE 2K24, by the way, chat. Intergender matches are back. You can wrestle the women with the men. That's going to be pretty insane. Man. You got this thing on Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 called The Island. I feel like that's going to be fun. And man, just like lots of cool things coming on 2K25. So, yeah, y'all. Alright, we got our My Faction login for Thursday here. We still got to finish our Faction Wars run, but we're getting close to there. So anyways, when we come back, we'll be headed in to career mode, chat. Just a few. We'll be back. than anticipated. When the palace comes calling. And then we wouldn't be head into my rise. We're at 88 right now, and we're at Monsters Among Men. So let's see where we're at. We've been champ for a full year, though, full calendar year, 365 days. So that's pretty freaking sweet. Looks like what's the what we got to do here? Okay, I think the only thing we can do. I don't think there's anything on social media at the moment. Yes. Yep, because I did all that, yeah. Pretty sure we just got done, like, beating... All hail Firestar Hart, our Universal Champ. WWE's kissing my ass hard. You love to see it, chat. Our story progress here, though. See all the stuff we got completed here. 6 out of 8 we've completed. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Miz.
If you told me a year ago that you would still be WWE Universal Champion, I wouldn't have believed it.
I am delighted to disappoint you.
Am I disappointed? You're a draw. For some reason, people seem to like you. It's just that damn insistence on doing the exact opposite of everything I say that drives me nuts.
I've never been great with authority.
How long are we gonna keep doing this? I am the most must-see general manager in SmackDown's history. You're the WWE Universal Champion with all the momentum. So what if we work together instead of being at each other's throats?
Because this right now, this feels like yet another trap you're trying to spring. I don't trust you.
Call it a choice between the carrot and the stick. The carrot is, I make you into a cross-platform superstar like WWE has never seen. Of course, you'll need to have a bit of an attitude change and be willing to get your hands dirty.
Okay. And what's the stick?
The stick is, reject my offer, and if you think it's been a hard year, you can't even imagine what's coming next. After what I'll put you through, you will never escape Roman's shadow.
Interesting. Maybe that's exactly what I do. Escape his shadow and yours too.
What the hell does that mean?
What it means is I hear NXT is a really cool brand. Never been. Maybe I take the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, head down to NXT, and go after the title that Roman never won.
What? You have a contract. You can't just walk off my show.
I don't know. After this past year, I think I've shown I can do just about whatever I want.
Fine. You have a choice to make. Work with me and have everything you've ever dreamed of. Or I make you regret ever becoming a WWE superstar.
Well, Important decisions crucial to your My Rise are marked with left or right. These icons signify a decision that changes the trajectory of your story or which superstars might align with you in the future. Try playing Undisputed and Unleash multiple times to experience the opposite path. When presented with this icon, you will see different stories from these choices. Well, you know, Miz.
The only stick you've got is the one we allow you to wield. So I'm gonna break it and go to NXT.
Do this, and you will be in breach of contract. The consequences will be enormous.
Oh, I bet they will. If I'm Triple H, I'd look at the GM of SmackDown alienating the WWE Universal Champ so bad that he goes AWOL to another brand as a real negative in his next performance review. I wonder if Adam Pearce is available.
You're going to regret this.
You first.
Ha ha ha! You first, yo. It depends on when we get 2K25. It is kind of possible that we might not be on 2K25 right at launch. It just depends on, I guess, how this month goes. Or so. But if I were you, I would probably wait to get the Xbox Series X before getting the 2K25. Especially because of the cross-platform community creations. Apparently, they're going to be split. The Xbox Series X and the PS5 will share a cross-community creations, but the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC will share their own separate cross-communication. So, I heard it has something to do with the whole island gimmick. I'm not sure, but you would think they'd have it between the console players, but no. They're doing the limit pool like they did when 2K crossed over from 360 to Xbox One. They gave a little something for the 360 to, I guess, combat the fact that they didn't have career mode, and Who Got NXT was not. It was kind of sort of a glorified showcase mode of NXT people. Not really a cup of bag, because I like the career with the CAW stuff, obviously, because that stuff does good. It's what you guys rock with. It's what I rock with, and we're all good. But yeah, the island is exclusive to Series X and PS5, so that's probably the best advice I could give you on that. So unless you do pick it up within the next month or so, I think the game drops March 7th or so. It's gonna be like early next month when it drops. That's why I don't know if I'll be able to get it. That would require us to have like a really, really good month. And at my current bar, I don't know if that's going to be the case. Like, obviously we're going to be okay either way, because it's just a game. But, we might be a little late to the party. But hopefully we're on time. Because if we are on time, then the plan would be to be on day one, or as close to day one as possible.
The rumors on social media were true. It's the undisputed WWE Universal Champion here on NXT.
This is going to send shockwaves throughout the WWE Universe.
SmackDown GM The Miz must be having a panic attack.
I'd be too if my champion fled to another brand.
We'll have to see if this is a one-time appearance or a more permanent move.
Ha! A trip to Orlando. Yeah. Alright then. That's actually a really good call. Monsters Among Men. We got 22 upgrade points. And we got the movie set top gimmick here. The Universal Champion has arrived on NXT, we're rolling out the black and gold carpet. Firestar wants a match tonight, and we're going to give him one. Ha! Don't you dare, Shawn Michaels. This is talent poaching and a breach of several ironclad contracts. In fact, I'll be sending a strongly worded memo to the WWE board of directors immediately. Ooh, a strongly worded memo. Laugh all you want. NXT has no claim on my Universal Champion. Oh, Miz. Oh, Miz. Ooh. Is he really walking out SmackDown? Sorry, chat, about that. Alright, we have exactly 41 points. Let's go ahead and raise our resilience to 7. And then after that, we'll raise our offense and stuff. And then defense will be last. Bam. Right. We are now at 90, y'all. We went up to 90 overall. That's main event rating right there. We are right on the cusp of that main event stuff. Now, this is sticking with Miz. This is imposter syndrome. So, yeah. Sticking it to the Miz, that's what we're on.
Hey there, champ. Wasn't expecting to see you here tonight.
Ha!
I guess you don't read social media much.
I try not to.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Justine. I was a big fan of your work back in the day, and that comeback run with your niece was certainly memorable.
Thanks. That was the point. Anyway, not sure if you've heard, but I've transitioned into a behind-the-scenes producer role here in NXT. So I can tell you that your request to have a match here tonight has been officially approved.
Still there, Billy? Hello? Billy? Billy?
Alright, chat, my apologies. I was summoned to do daddy things. I had to help out in the kitchen. So, I am back once again.
What are you playing right now?
Triple X, what's that? 2K24. I'm down in NXT. I defied The Miz and I went to NXT. I'm such a rebel.
Yeah, I actually already saw Shawn Michaels.
Little.
Maybe I do need to start paying more attention to social
We actually
media.
need a good string of my career
Nonetheless,
mode
we're excited to
streams
have
for,
you here at NXT for
this
tonight.
month.
And maybe more
That way I can finish
long-term.
it.
What exactly is your plan?
You sound like everyone else on the internet. Sorry, can't give you any scoops. I'll tell the world what I plan on doing here after my match.
Oh.
Fine. Good luck out there. And welcome to NXT for however long that ends up being.
For however long that ends up being. You know what time it is, Triple X? It's time. Strange for the stream, 420.
It's not 420.
Is somewhere.
No, I don't think it is.
Either way, it's time to just blaze. Yeah, that's a freshly packed bowl, my baby. Gonna get you in the right mood. Tell you what, X. It'll have you accepting an ass whooping Triple X on UFC, brother. I tell you what.
WWE
It'll have you
Universal
accepting
Champion
defeat in round
himself has
one.
graced us with his presence here in NXT.
Get so high, Triple X tap you out in a fucking competitive match on UFC. What?
Chat, I just want to say that Firestar is getting better at UFC. Those matches that he played earlier are the best that he's played me to date.
Have you seen my first career episode?
Mm-mm.
I think that's up on my Twitch. I know the second one's got to get published again. Goddamn, dude, I'm mollywopping people in there. I finally learned a cage move in career mode too. That fucking shit was stubborn as a motherfucker. I had to get this dude in position to get him to get the move to, you know, work on the input, and that shit was a goddamn bitch. It wasn't until I finally realized that it said try again that I was like, oh shit, I can just restart this. Fuck yeah. So I got in there and I said, alright, I ain't fucking quitting until I learn this fucking move. And sure enough, boom, about 10 tries later, I fucking got it.
I thought that run on the
recent,
tomb
but I
earlier, bro.
assumed
We
that
fucking
was
killed that
sarcasm.
shit.
Dude, we kicked the Tomb's ass tonight. And beating it tonight gives me 100% completion on the Tomb.
Maybe tomorrow we can go through Citadel.
I feel like Terminus would be a good one to start off with, because we ain't got to finish it. You know what I'm saying? We just got to get to, I just got to get those 2 intels and then we can dip. You know what I'm saying? But Citadel, like, we have to beat. You know, we got to beat it again because of the fucking final artifact.
That ain't nothing to beat Citadel. Citadel, I got that one on lockdown.
But I figured being that's the, you know, definitive that we're doing instead of just, you know, exfilling out after we get everything we need. Figured that could be the main event. Yeah, chat. Yeah, I don't. There's the 2 bosses. Actually, you know what, X? Now that we figured out what the hell is going on, I think I can actually say that the Tomb boss, it ain't the hardest one. It is still the octopus. It is still Patient 13 in Terminus. That is still the hardest boss. Because this boss fight, it didn't feel hard. It felt like a fair challenge, you know. We went down between the both of us, I think we went down like 7 times, right? I had like 4 or 5, and you had 2, I think. At least that's why I count it, because I know the second time I Phoenixed up you. But it felt like a, kind of just a fair challenge, But it was like we knew what we were doing, and we were in sync.
It was a good run.
Folks, we marathoned it tonight. Hell yeah. So, if I were to rank it, maybe that would be the second hardest. Because I don't feel the spike going down so much in Citadel.
I'll say that
just how crazy that
I'm
arena battle is.
still gonna say that the Tomb is the hardest until just because without ice staff, dude, that shit would be so much harder. The ice staff is what helps you kind of cheese it right now, and they're surely gonna nerf that.
Could do the boss fight without the ice staff?
You probably could, but it would be tough.
Oh. Well, actually, no. Don't you have to, like, specifically have the ice staff because you can't progress through the Easter egg without it?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to use it in the boss fight.
Oh, okay. It kind of makes me feel like it's intended to be used because it's... Oh! 65-month tier subscription streak for Dark Angel, dude. My girl has been subbed for 65 goddamn months. What's y'all's excuse? I'm messing with y'all. But I think Huddy's on about a year. He's about on a year streak, I think, because I think he stayed subbed. So, Johnny's doing pretty good, y'all. See, you had what
Of course it was. You
about
can
a
walk in here with your
4-month
fancy
streak there?
title, but I need you to understand that I'm the man around these parts, mate.
Oh.
Look, I get more than anyone what it takes to be a champion, so I respect what you've accomplished across multiple brands in WWE. There's no need to get defensive.
I'm the NXT champion, so I'll get however I want to get. And by the way, I'm also the biggest box office superstar ever. So why are you even here on my show? Trying to glom onto the Grayson Waller effect, I presume.
I've been getting that question a lot. But sorry, champ. You're gonna have to wait along with everyone else to find out. After my match.
Ha! Now you got to wait, boy. I take that respect back. Hi, Angel. Bye, Angel. Hi, Jeffrey. You gonna have a... If you're going to bed, brother, have a good night. Don't forget what I was talking about earlier on the stream. I'm trying to help you out.
Ooh, would you look at there, a fucking lunar snake, double XP, baby.
The big, strong boy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bates.
I can't escape this guy. First I had to level him up in my faction, and now I gotta fight him here.
He's only got better sense.
This guy is so terrible.
Stronger and smarter than ever.
I don't obviously mean he's like a terrible wrestler. I mean his overall rating on here is kind of ball sack. But
Few competitors can match Bates in
I told Dante and Trish,
Indeed, a guy who knows his game
Vita and Az, I
inside
told
out.
them we beat that I got 100% on the Tomb, and they were like, yeah.
Get down and dirty.
Folks, we've been on it tonight, man.
And the Universal Champion steps into a new battleground here in NXT.
Here we go, X. Here I come. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, look at this badass motherfucker. Yeah, fucking Alter Bridge, man. Y'all can't fuck with Alter Bridge. That band is fucking kick-ass, man.
From Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 244 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Rockstar, Chris Hart.
I certainly would not have predicted we'd see the champ end up here. Nobody would have, but I guarantee.
That's right, I'm the Firestar Chris Hart, damn it.
Of course, I jumped off a fucking ledge here and then landed and died. And come and get me, boss.
Yeah,
Cody,
Triple
bitch.
X, the disrespect 2K gives me, man. Get this, I'm like the best wrestler every fucking year on this game. And yet, they still can't bring the words Firestar back to the damn audio chat. So the ring announcer can properly call me by my name.
Next chapter begins.
I've had to be Chris Hart since like 2K15. Or maybe 2K16 or it might have been 2K17. I think I could still do it on the 360. But yeah, that's bogus, man. So it's like, okay, well, I guess I'm the Firestar Chris Hart then.
Here's something you don't see every day. The undisputed WWE Universal
All right,
Champion
Tyler.
is having a match on NXT.
Well, while we're
Tyler
certainly
Master
excited,
Bay.
there's one person who isn't, and that's SmackDown GM, The Miz.
And no, chat, not the perverted type, like as in a dude with the last name Bates and he's like a fucking boat master. Y'all are perverts. Got perverted minds, chat. Y'all need to stop going to the gutter. I'm kidding, I go to the gutter a lot. Look at that cutter. Look at that cutter, y'all. Alright, come on. Yeah, one. Nah, okay. Alright. Oh, he caught me. He caught me. Oh, he got me.
Knees up.
Oh,
That telegraph.
psych.
Can it be capitalized on?
Get your ass up, you piece of trash.
Disaster kick finds the mark.
He's taking some good hits.
Alright, Triple X, make your prediction
War sword.
right now. Who wins this bitch? Who wins this
I'm
bitch?
sure you're gonna win.
Oh yeah, you're goddamn right I'm winning. Yeah, boy.
He's heading up top, thinking big.
Yeah.
Desperate attempt here to get back
Get
on
up.
his feet.
Y'all gonna love that. Y'all gonna love this sequence.
Buster.
Boom.
Tyler Bate in a state of distress. Bate has
There,
to
you
wake
should have
up
saw that
and
sequence.
fast.
Alright, watch this. Alright, into the rope.
Into the corner.
Step up
Boom,
Enziguri.
Enziguri.
Taking
Right.
this match off the mat now.
Up top.
He's begging
Wake
him
up
to
taunt.
get up so he can put him back down. Take
And
off. Lots of
boom.
agility on display there.
look at that. I just invented a sequence, chat. Come on now. And look at this.
Bate cuts
Into
him
no.
off.
Oh, he
Tyler's
got
gonna
it.
look to
He got
press
it.
on the advantage.
Bate was being
Nope.
tested, but shows the resiliency to battle back.
Whoa.
Punch. Oh, look out. Spear.
Hurrah!
And now he's producing some overwhelming offense.
Keeping the pressure on.
Time to tear it up, folks. Thanks.
Swing.
Trigger!
Lining Tyler
Now.
Bate up.
Now, what we got here? We got the one. No.
Got it scouted.
Oh,
He's
no.
able to take a stand there.
He weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
There he goes, right into the corner.
These two.
Oh, here we go.
Tooth and nail. Wait a second. Is
The
that a
Wing of Devil.
Lights out. An unrelenting
The
assault.
Devil's
being brought
Wings
to Bate.
connects,
Bate
folks.
has to wake up and fast.
Any more hits in that area
Tyler.
could leave him dizzy.
Tyler. You think you can escape me just because you went out the ring, son? Okay, maybe you can.
Slingshot.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Outside.
The ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Oh, nope.
Oh, slingshot. Oh, straight to the floor.
Oh, that was nasty to watch. Finding nobody home.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Scouted it and fired back
Yeah.
with a punch straight to the face.
All right, boy. About had enough of your ass.
Double underhook.
Here we go.
Ooh. An unrelenting assault.
Maiden's curse.
Bait has to wake up and fast.
I'm gonna whoop you up as if I'm a frost maiden. Oh!
He got him. Is he gonna
Sharpshooter.
There it is.
Okay.
He's incomplete. What a victory here on NXT for the WWE Universal Champion.
Look at the ending when it comes up on the screen. That was funny.
Patience, Saxton. I think we're about to find out.
What do I get out of the spot?
It feels damn good to be here in NXT.
Clobber.
To compete
Sharpshooter.
in front of all of you.
X, I fucking mollywopped him coming into the ring with a clothesline and locked him in the sharpshooter and tapped him out.
But let me set the record straight and put all the rumors to rest. While this felt good to get my first NXT win, it won't be my last. I'm
Dude,
not
Jesus
here
Christ, I'm like fucking
just
stuck right
for a
here on this
one-off
thing.
appearance. No. This is bigger than that. Every champion
there we go.
in WWE
I
walks
need to figure out how to
in the
get back
shadow
around to the egg.
of Roman Reigns. Me, more than any other. So I'm here because I want something that sets me apart from the head of the table. Something that Roman never won. And that is the NXT Championship.
That's right.
So
2 belts,
Shawn
Firestar.
Michaels, if you're looking for a can't-miss main event, I'm ready when you are.
Did the WWE Universal Champion just ask for an NXT
Yeah.
match?
Not sure how much of an
What a
ask that
fucking
was.
promo.
He's pretty much forcing Shawn
What a
Michaels'
fucking
hand.
promo.
Well, I know I'd love to see Grayson Waller go toe-to-toe with SmackDown's champion.
Right.
So would I, but he's going to have to get in line. Waller already has the defense lined
Boy,
up
the
in
belt
NXT
collector in
Battleground.
real
Either
fucking
way,
life,
it's
bitch.
going to be
Yeah.
a huge matchup if and when it happens.
I am mimicking the fucking career in CRW right now, y'all. We about to be 2 belts Firestar here. Art imitates life. If CRW is the life of Firestar, then WWE is the mimic of that. And it's all in game, so you can make it whatever you want, chat. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Shawn Michaels. We want a can't-miss main event of the NXT Champion Grayson Waller against the Universal Champion Firestar Hart? Haha! Yes, please. Consider it done next week on NXT. Hey, that's a pretty good fucking Shawn Michaels, I admit. I think that was a pretty good damn Shawn Michaels. He's got that gritty, heavy Texas accent. Wesley, I'll give it a crack here. Hey, y'all seriously, Shawn Michaels? Yo, did you forget I'm facing Grace WWE at Battleground in a few weeks for the title? Yo, what's happening with my match? Things are moving fast, Wesley, and we need to strike while the iron is hot before we get any more legal injunctions. Translation, Firestar Hart shows up out of nowhere, wins one match, and then basically steals my title opportunity. I'd like to know what the hell is going on here also. Well, Grayson, you know, baby, you just kind of pissed me off last week. How about that? They already did the whole outsider shows up in NXT and wins championship thing, yawn. It was unfair to the NXT locker room when you did it, and it's unfair now with Firestar Hart. Justice for Wesley. I agree, justice for Wesley and everyone else who deserves a chance performing. But fuck y'all, huh? I don't care. I don't have time for this. No one deserves anything other than you losers deserve to be blocked. Alright, Dom. And yes, that was on purpose to make Dom sound like a loser because he's a freaking mommy's boy. He's a Livy boy now, but that
well,
playback's
now we know
funny.
your plan, and it's really exciting. I mean, other than the several hashtags that are now trending on social media.
What hashtags? Y'all are nuts. Y'all are nuts, man. Chat, excuse me. Bless you, dearie. I do need to eat a little bit.
Alright, there's one dreadnought dead.
Nice. Alright, chat. Be right back one moment. We're going to let this commentary play for you.
I don't, but I am now. And honestly, it's not good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great that you're here. But you've ruffled a lot of feathers among fans and the NXT superstars who say you've just waltzed in and jumped the line. Their words.
Shawn Michaels seemed happy with it.
It's a huge match for NXT. But Shawn has had to take several calls from The Miz and his Mizzy and Troy about possible legal action. Not to mention this blowing up our plans for NXT Battleground. This is kind of a mess.
I'm sorry you're having to deal with all this. That wasn't my intention. But knowing Miz, he's just full of hot air and it'll all blow over.
Okay, but what do I tell the locker room full of angry wrestlers?
You can tell them, when I become NXT champion, I'll be happy to give anyone a title opportunity who feels I skipped the line.
Alright, I'll relay the message. After I delete these 17 voicemails from Troy. Man, that guy's annoying. Persistent, but annoying. All right, I'll relay the message. After I delete these 17 voicemails from Troy. Man, that guy's annoying. Persistent, but annoying. Persistent, but annoying.
Alright, y'all. Thank you, Dark Angel Deary, for the Taco Bell. Ooh, sorry. Okay. I wasn't trying to do that. It's official. Next week on NXT, Firestar Hart will challenge Grayson Waller for WWE NXT Championship. This is trademark infringement, fraud, cease and desist. Looks like you got under the Miz's skin, Firestar Hart. It's going to take a lot more than that for me to acknowledge your little stunt. I think you just did.
The moment has arrived. Grayson Waller is ready to defend his NXT Championship against his toughest challenger yet, the WWE Universal Champion.
Wait a minute, from behind, it's Wesley!
Uh-oh.
Well, he was supposed to be next in line to get a title match at NXT Battleground.
And it looks like he wasn't content to just complain about it on social media.
I think the title match could be off.
Alright, Wesley. Alright, Wesley. Now you're gonna get your ass kicked, son. That stuff is good. I take full responsibility for what happened with the NXT Championship match getting derailed before it ever got started. I got caught. Uh-oh. There we go. I got caught up in the excitement and didn't consider the rest of the locker room, especially Wesley. Therefore, if the Universal Champion wants the title opportunity, they'll have to earn it just like anyone else. Next week on NXT, it'll be Firestar Hart versus Wesley, and the winner will face Grayson at Battleground. Wow. I shouldn't have to re-earn my opportunity, but being Firestar Hart will make my eventual title win even sweeter. Hashtag justice for Wesley. We could just talk this out, Wesley. Happy to settle it this way too. Look forward to showing you firsthand why I belong in the NXT title picture. And what the hell, Shawn Michaels? Does the NXT champion get a say in any of this? What about justice with Grayson? Fine. You want to say, Grayson? I'm making you a special guest referee in next week's match. Interesting. Here it is. You hear this, X? This shit's a mess.
Oh, I hear it, buddy.
God damn. I done caused a big old mess, y'all.
Getting that justice for Grayson.
Alright, here goes the second dreadnought.
You should be more concerned with whatever stupidity Shawn Michaels is engaged in on social media. I mean, by the time he logs off and stops granting wishes, you could be in a battle royal next week.
One-on-one, battle royal, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, I'm going to get my title match against you.
Fair enough. And just so you know, it wasn't a coincidence running into you here today. I wanted to talk to you about this whole special referee thing.
What about it?
Honestly, I don't care who wins the bloody match between you and Wesley. But if you're really trying to one-up Roman Reigns, we could help each other out.
What are you getting at?
Johnny Gargano has been my personal nuisance for years now. So if you go give Gargano a thumping, then maybe I'm not so impartial in your match against Wesley, if you get my drift. What do you say?
Holy shit. It's getting hairy in here, buddy.
Man, wow. Wow. I think Gargano's been acting like a dick on TV recently. Ooh. Chat. Goddamn, man, chat. I'm just too much of a fucking good guy, chat. Goddamn.
I don't need it. If you get my drift.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
dude.
I get it. And clearly
I
with
can't
these
get to
idiotic
this guy's
decisions,
other fucking...
you've drifted way off course from winning the match and getting the title shot against me. In the meantime, I'll be working on my fast counts.
Crooked ref or not, I'm winning this match. So think of it as your chance to get an up-close and personal look at the guy who's gonna take your title.
Yeah, boy. Can't fuck with me, dude. Oh, is that empty or... Woo! Chat, we've been live for so long tonight that we've actually finished a full big bottle of water.
Holy shit, I'm gonna go down.
That is a long show, X. Almost 10 hours right now.
Oh boy, I'm trying to survive right now. Come on.
Looks like Firestar's big NXT Championship match didn't go as planned. Plan to watch me win the title you never could, Roro. I called him Roro. Roro Reigns. Roro Reigns. There you go, chat. There's your chant.
The man charged with keeping things fair, the fairly unjust Grayson Waller.
The following contest is a special
Damn.
guest referee match. Please
That was pretty cool.
welcome
Oh, he's got
the
custom
special
referee
guest
outfit.
referee for this match, Grayson Waller.
Who will Grayson Waller favor in tonight's match?
Get up the fucking wall, dipshit! Oh my god, bro.
Best position to defeat the winner of this match.
Will the Grayson Waller effect have an effect on this match? We're about to find out.
Nah, because Wesley sucks. And I'm going to prove it. My overall's 90. This motherfucker's probably like an 82. Alright. Yeah, cool entrance, Wesley, but you still fucking blow.
It is time for an adrenaline rush.
And the participants, first, from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds, Wesley!
Served in the United States Air Force.
Holy shit, we got him.
It's definitely right at home when taking to the
Boy.
skies.
Yeah.
We know from experience that Wesley has no problem taking on all comers.
Yeah, Lee will take any chance to show off and show out, to soar through the skies. Wesley will take it.
And I can't wait to see him compete. It's the Warrior who's followed a dusty trail from the fringes to the spotlight.
Yeah.
And his opponent, representing the Spitfire Warriors from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 244 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Rockstar Chris Hart.
A once forgotten man who is now etched in the annals of WWE history. This is inspiration personified.
Sure, but he'd better be careful or he might find out what happens when an underdog becomes overrated. It usually doesn't end well for them.
It's time to silence the critics and make some noise.
Ha! Old school metal, y'all. Yeah.
Fuck is that big ass purple thing on my screen?
I appreciate the WWE Universal Champion's ambition.
As a participant in a special referee match, be prepared for a biased referee, possible even likely that the referee has an alliance or rivalry and will not officiate it in a fair manner. If the referee is biased in your favor, they might perform a fast count when you pin your opponent, or a slow count when you are being pinned. They might not disqualify you for performing illegal actions such as hitting your opponent with an object. Take advantage of this bias. If the referee is against you, winning the match will be difficult. When you perform pins and submissions, the referee will be forced to either count fairly or suffer a penalty to the referee mirror. If the mirror empties, then the referee will be replaced. Try to outlast the corrupt referee until a new official arrives.
He wants to prove a point that Roman.
I mean, I'm just gonna beat this guy's ass, alright?
If he were to fall short, it would be tremendously embarrassing.
No doubt, Michael. And with NXT champion Grayson Waller out here as the special guest referee, this #1 contender match becomes much harder to call.
Well, maybe the dark horse needs to be humbled a bit. Either way, I'm going to enjoy watching this.
That takes them down. He turns it around.
Hooked up.
DDT!
Into the cover. And he doesn't let the pin last long.
Nah.
It was an even count. Great job by the ref.
Feels like our special referee knows the importance of his responsibilities.
Oh, what a counter.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Corkscrew splash.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Stops the count before it, too.
Our guest referee with a textbook count.
And pay attention to the referee's excellent positioning. Footage from this should be used at the Performance Center.
It looks like Wes Lee's. He could pin his opponent right here. Baffling decision here. Wait a second. What the heck's going on here?
The referee was doing their job. A good job.
Pay attention, you bitch.
They get for their trouble.
Yeah, I understand there are grudges that extend past this match, but now was not the time.
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Yeah, Wesley.
Down by the DDT. And the momentum's clearly against West now.
Can West look out?
Right to the face.
Nice, I got a course done.
Phenomenal forearm. He's able to fend off the attack.
Whoa, referee getting into the action.
Not really sure what the motive was behind that attack, but I'm sure that will be.
And here we go. Single leg crab. And the rope save him there.
But will he be able to last much longer?
And Wes's counter. Legs caught.
All right, you little bitch.
Brilliant countering by both competitors.
He steps foot in the ring again.
Here it comes, Michael.
Get fucked up.
Wes went down in a heap.
And that'll be a rope break right there. And he sends him into the corner. West gets the better there.
Uh-oh. Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Corkscrew splash to finish it off.
All right, then.
Looking to take flight here.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Why did the ref call for a break there? That was completely unnecessary. Wait, the official is getting involved.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Torturous knee.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
West looked special right there.
He switches it back around.
Suplex position, hooks the leg. Buster! Oh, what power!
Tombstone pile driver! And the cover for the win! This is it! Good officiating there. Referee seeing him the ropes and breaking the count.
Hoist their opponent up on their shoulders. Go to sleep.
Here we go. Fucking. Oh no, it's not twin dreadnought. Sweet.
You gotta count it, bitch.
A defiant kick out after one.
The referee respecting his job and being impartial with his count.
I'd say our special referee is taking the duty very seriously. Looks like he was up all night practicing his technique. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Going head to head, putting each other to the test. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
And then a double stomp to the lower back. He has him right where he wants him. Don't do it.
Oh, no!
Really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor.
Back into the ring.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
This could do it! Shoulder up even before a one count.
Finding the power to shake off the pin attempt.
You can tell the ref has set his feelings aside with a count like that.
He must be asking himself if continuing is worth it. Is the pain too much?
He's in
Wings of
so
fire.
much thus far.
Count it, you little
Guarantee he
bitch.
won't quit right now. This ref is completely out of position.
I think that's for a reason, Saxton. West needs to get his wits about him.
All right, you want me to hurt this fool, huh? You want me to hurt this fool, Grayson?
Long way up in the electric chair.
I hope you're watching.
The pay window beckons.
And no count? This is a joke. The ref isn't even trying to hide their bias.
And the win! That may be one of the
I
biggest
left you
wins
with
in his
no
career.
choice, you Aussie bitch.
Nobody can keep
And guess
the
what?
WWE
Had I had better
Universal
positioning in that
Champion
ring, I would
down.
look you
The
dead
right
in your
man might
fucking
not have
eyes.
shown
You
up
can't
yet,
that
but he
bitch.
will sooner or later, and this fluke run will finally end.
Wesley may be down, but do
Grayson's a
not count
bitch.
him out.
Firestar just
No one
punked him
comes
out.
back harder.
I made him look like a little punk right there. Alright. Absolutely pathetic, Grayson. Told you I ain't need your help. I even beat you. I even beat you up a little bit. I punched him. And he didn't disqualify me. If Shawn Michaels and NXT want to violate contract law, violate Firestar challenge for their championship battleground, fine. But to be clear, I have filed an injunction preventing the Undisputed Universal Championship from being on the line. I will not be title versus title. Whatever, Miz. We'll still have more eyes on our show. So Firestar Hart doesn't have to put his title on the line on what I do? It's ridiculous. Let's get it going again. Justice for Grayson. After what you tried to do on NXT, son? Nah. Now you do deserve this shit. Firestar ain't stupid. See, I deserve the stipulation being in my favor now. You tried to fucking cost me.
I guess they're letting anyone backstage these days.
Actually, my pass allows me access to any brand shows.
Oh god, this Troy guy.
Wow, good for you. Here to watch me win the NXT Championship?
No, I'm here to deliver an important message. Miz and his team of high-paid lawyers are putting the finishing touches on a legal motion to strip you of the WWE Universal Championship. Unless you drop this NXT thing and return to SmackDown immediately.
If I decide to come back to SmackDown, it'll be you and your annoying boss's lucky day, as I'll be carrying 2 championships.
I doubt that. And no matter what happens tonight, you're going to end up right where you started. Under Miz's thumb.
You mean like you? I don't think so.
Damn right. Hey, Mike the Miz. Roman Reigns. We'll be checking out NXT Battleground tonight. Going to be a banger. No, I hope you seriously got my message, Firestar. Break a leg. Seriously, an injury might actually help me strip you of your title even faster than legal system. I have better things to do than watch you cry out for my attention on worldwide TV. Damn, Roman. Cold shoulder.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship.
Here he is, the title holder, in search of adding an NXT-sized notch on his belt.
Oh yeah. It's a shame we're gonna have to relinquish the NXT title after this. Because Miz wants us back on SmackDown.
The Dark Horse looks like a man confident. He's going to be walking out of here needing an extra belt hanger for his closet.
Everyone walks in that way, whether they end up walking out having won a title or having lost their pants.
Face. Oh, those are the horns.
For a superstar that always has something to prove, his next opportunity starts now.
Yeah. Alright, here comes little bitch boy. It's Grayson Waller's new nickname because I punked him out so hard.
It's the NXT champion hoping he can keep the title firmly within his grasp.
I will admit, that little boxing jig he does is pretty cool. I'll give him that. Yeah.
Talk about pivotal moments in a career. This could be it for Grayson Waller.
Knowing Waller and the amount of confidence he has, he'll be ready for this opportunity.
All right, y'all.
Now we'll see if Grayson Waller can back up all his self-generated hype.
Woo. I had to call in here, Chad, after this match. Woo.
I'm getting kind of tired myself. I'm fixing to go lie down here soon.
But being this one's probably going to be a shorter path, we'll definitely have to go live again with this again later today, Trips. You'll have to watch me whoop some ass on here. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, this will actually be a pretty good point to cut off, because I think it's going to go into the Miz trying to get rid of the title from me. And we're going to have our viewers up on that one.
And his opponent from Sydney,
but I hope you guys enjoyed, man. Fucking 4 shows. We might make it a Fight Night Friday, X. We might have this and UFC 5. 2 career modes. Good God, y'all.
Lots of competitors in the back dream for a shot at this title.
Oh, I started doing like 4-week hypes to get a little bit more training in too on my fights. I'm able to keep like 100,000, around 200,000 or so.
Champion versus champion.
Nice, Grayson.
As it gets.
By beating Grayson Waller tonight, the man who is considered the dark horse of WWE can accomplish something that Roman Reigns never achieved.
Grayson Waller doesn't care about any of that. Someone's coming to his house to try to take his title, and he's not going down without a huge fight.
Devastating kick.
You want to...
That's one way to break up a move.
Oh, Grayson.
You want to finish the night off and play a goddamn round of softball?
That could factor into this in a very big way when push comes to shove.
The champ now absorbing a little damage.
That would be wild if I could. I don't know how much longer I can keep my eyes open though. We might have to kick it. We might have to kick it off with South Park tomorrow. Shit. We can get goofy on some smokers and start off the Friday night fights with it. We might do about 2 missions on there.
Ooh, harsh kick.
Depending on how long they take, we might do 3. Cause that mission did take a little bit, but it was fun.
Ooh, I gotta take a shit, buddy.
Dude, it'd be awesome if Hudson downloaded it on Game Pass. He might be able to play with us.
Getting up, but doesn't have a clue what's coming at him.
That would be cool.
From the top rope.
Yeah! Boom!
The 1-2 punch of high risk.
Let me take a shit real quick.
Into the ring again.
Alright, come on, Grace.
Swing shot.
Oh!
And now that terrible error makes this a critical moment in the match. Elbow puts an end to that.
Uh-oh.
Kick to the midsection, leg is hooked.
Fisherman Buster. And he has to start protecting himself from attacks to that area. Oh, great. Rearranging our ringside furniture here. Clearing the announce desk. What a mess.
He leaves the ring, but he could lose this match by countout.
Take things into the ring. Face, meet. Here's the twist. Spinning.
Great rotation. That is reckless abandon being shown.
And paying off as well. Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all restraints.
Spine buster. Put it in position now.
Guys, they're getting way too close for comfort here.
Yeah, I've seen this before, and it doesn't end well.
He's got him in the crosshairs.
He needs to find his way back into the ring.
The count just keeps going.
Boom!
Do you guys take requests? We're tuning up the band.
Turning it up. Wow! And
With a championship on the line.
1, 2.
I guess he's thinking something else here.
Oh,
He's clearly not thinking
no,
about winning.
we're not ending it yet. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Boom!
Off the rope. Grayson now undertaking a barrage.
But Grayson can't let this flourish.
Caught him with that big old spin kick off the ropes, X. Uh-oh.
He's turning the
You got
tables.
reversal.
Momentum going
Uh-oh.
back to Grayson's corner.
Yeah, Waller's survival instincts
Uh-oh.
are taking
Here
over.
we go. Ooh, nice.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Oh, no.
Here comes Michael.
Suplex
Oh.
stunner.
The champ's eyes look glazed over. Pin.
And the title's changing hands.
Another firecracker win. The Firestar can put you away in many different ways.
He's done it. The undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
Bam.
Has accomplished a feat that Roman Reigns never could by winning the NXT Championship.
He shouldn't even be in NXT. This guy's AWOL. And
Do
I
we
have
bring
on
back
good
the face
authority
paint
that
next
Miz's
year?
legal action is moving forward.
That was nice shit.
We might, chat. We might have Dark Angel pick a face paint for us if we do. We might go back to the half mark. We might go back to face paint next year, y'all. Maybe we can make a Gene Simmons style face paint or something. Or a half face, or a half Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. Amazing! The undisputed Universal Champion is now also your NXT Champion after defeating Grayson Waller at Battleground. Roman Reigns, congrats Firestar on winning the same title that KO, Seth Finn, and a bunch of other guys held, who I then beat during the longest Universal Championship run there ever will be. Damn! He found a way to bite back. Alright, Roman. Yeah, damn, Roman. That is kind of nuts. Roman got me. He got me on that one. Uh-oh. What's wrong, Grayson?
Hey, good match out there.
Don't you good match me. You've done nothing but belittle me since you've got here, thinking you're some kind of big shot. And our net management has enabled you every step of the way. I'm sick of it.
I remember you being the special referee in my match against Wes Lee, but you still couldn't stop me from winning and taking your title. Seems like you've been given more than a fair opportunity.
Well, speaking of fair, I've already gone to Shawn Michaels and petitioned for a rematch. And due to the millions of people who joined the Justice for Grayson movement over the past few weeks, he agreed to give me one next week on NXT.
Not quite sure I buy the reasoning behind all that, but either way, I'm happy to face you again.
This time, we're gonna see if you can really hang with me, because it's gonna be an Iron Man match.
Fine with me. More chances to beat you, mate.
Oh, that's going to be a good way to kick off the next stream. That's going to be a good way to kick off the next stream, I think. What do you think? I think so. Shoot, yeah, chat. 10 hours and 15 minutes of work tonight, y'all. We put in a hefty shift. We played Deep Rock Galactic to start things off. I think we were live on there for about 3.5 hours or so. Then we kicked over to Call of Duty Black Ops 6, where we defeated the Tomb, and we went on a 3-match winning streak in ranked. mind you. In ranked. We had a damn good night, y'all. Then Triple X whooped my ass twice on UFC 5. Though admittedly the matches seemed to look pretty good on the show. It wasn't like one-sided. But that last fight was kind of annoying. You know, I'll probably go on maybe later and complete the contracts and stuff. Because I'm now 2 contracts behind on my daily streak. That's easy money too, bro. You go in there, you'll earn you some quick in-game coins to use in the, like, store and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was doing that to get money until I started reading into the challenges that I do for the punch card, and I was like, oh, shit. That'll get me some funds. I'm already halfway through the punch card for this cycle. I'll probably be done with it within the next day or so. But yeah, chat. What a way to end it. We're gonna kick off the next episode. The next time we get to the WWE 2K24 segment, that is, whether it kicks off tomorrow's show or whether it follows South Park or however we can get to it. Iron Man match against Grayson Waller. That's gonna be pretty good. He wants to see if we can hang with him. Chat. We're gonna show him we can hang, and we're gonna beat his ass. So that's to come. But we've been live for 10 hours, 17 minutes, and I think it's time to take a rest. But thank you guys for tuning in and all the support, man. Tonight has been great. A journey across 4 different games within a 10-hour time span. And we knocked out a YouTube, a kind of somewhat YouTube request. It was more of an algorithm test. But Deep Rock is still okay. It's still fun to do with the party. If you're just kind of looking to have some stupid fun, because those dwarves really are characteristic. It's just goofy, and it's fun, and it's cartoonishly ridiculous. So, you know, if you ever want to waste time or something, do that. You can do that. It's good for a couple of missions. Unless you just like it for even longer, then, hit you up about 3 or 4. But, that was alright. And overall, it's been a fun stream, so I was happy to put in hours. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and for Triple X, I am Firestar Hart. We are your boys, the Deadly Saints.
Are you getting off altogether, or are you just cutting the stream off?
We're just cutting the stream off.
Alright.
I'll be in a party for a little bit longer.
Word.
But, yeah, chat. We're signing off Twitch. And I'm going to put in a challenge. At Hyperbolic Chamber, to the CRW World Tag Team Champions of Monday Night Mayhem, Triple X and I challenge y'all for the World Tag Team Championships. It's been years since we've been the main tag team unit of the Saints X. I think it's about time to win another set of tag titles together. What do you say?
Yeah.
So be ready. Because when Firestar next come for you, you're getting X'd. Good night, y'all. Peace out. Rock on. Fire. Boom.